What is up guys, it's me Sunny back with another video, and in today's video, we'll be taking a tour of our house. It took a very long time, but we finally did it. Let's begin. So this right here is the passage area. Here we have the shoe stand, and if we look to the other side, we have the storage area. Now we go this way, and here we have the main door. To the left, there is a brass nameplate saying Siri Nilayam, which is the name of the house. If we enter through the main door, we have plants all over the place. It's even back there in the shoe stand area. This is because my dad loves raising plants. We also have this brass Buddha right here. The background is a laminated sheet that lights up when you turn the switch on. This way we have the main door. The main door is made out of wood and brass handles. Even the design over here is made out of brass. And now we enter the house. So here we have this foyer area. It's just a simple room with two armchairs made by Stanley in the same color as the sofas in the living room. It has this curtain in the back. It has a little table in the center, and it's not too big. It's just like a connection between the living room and the TV room. It's just a place to just sit down. Yeah, that's pretty much it in the foyer. Right when we enter into the house, we come into the foyer area. It's kind of connected to the TV room as we see here. And the TV room is just a place where we sit down to watch television. And it's also a great place to sit down when guests come over. The first thing that catches the eye is the 3D wall art, as you can see here. This wall art is made completely of brass. And the next thing to mention is this white Stanley L-shaped sofa. And I think it fits in with the background, allowing the wall art to really stand out. We also have a Bose Lifestyle 650 surround sound system that is calibrated to the dimensions of the TV room. And it works perfectly with the Samsung Curve TV. Here we have these fans that actually have rims that go inside when we turn them off via remote. We have these fans in the foyer and living too. These fans are made by a company called Fansart, and the materials over here are actually wood with 14 coats of polish called Polycoat. This house has this wood all over the place, and I'll mention it in each room. Next, when we come over here, is the living room, and this is probably our second most used room in the house. It has two sofas and a center table right here, which is made of brass. There's also this center piece that is placed on top of the center table, and it really blends in with the whole colors here. Even the clock that is made of wood and brass up there just blends in with the whole color. All the sofas here were bought from Stanley. And there's also this small chandelier up here, as you could see, that adds to the living and foyer's look on the ceiling. Now this room is the most used room in the house. And that's mainly because of the view that we get from here. Our house is situated on the 6th floor, and it just looks over the city. And it's just a great place to sit down in the morning, and actually any time of the day. And talking about the room, we have this leather backboard with some designer lights fitted to it. The leather backboard is kind of a creamish color, and the designer lights are kind of like a brass kind of color. They're not made of brass though. And this right here is also a Polycoat wood, which is in the white color as we saw in the TV room. And this sofa right here is the same model as the living area's ones, but it's just in a blue color. The next room is, in my opinion, the best looking room in this house. And we enter from the living room by crossing this Polycoat wood arch. And right when we enter, if we look forward, we have this 12-seater wood dining table, which was actually made right here at our house during construction. On one side of the wall, we have a crockery unit, which is followed by a leather wall with another 3D wall art made out of brass, and this leather wall is also fitted with designer lights. On the other side, we have a hand wash area made out of marble with a smart mirror that plays music. There is also a storage unit that is fitted in the wall. Here we have another wall art made out of brass. And that pretty much concludes the whole dining area over here. Now, coming to the kitchen. This whole kitchen was made in Italy, except for the appliances. It really shows some light colors, which are white, cream, light brown, etc. The countertops over here, these are actually made out of Caesar stone, and the color kind of really matches with the whole, with the tandem boxes down here. This center island has 3 Siemens appliances, and that is the chimney, the stove, and the teppanyaki. There are these soft close tandem boxes that I just showed before, and they just store spices and utensils, and they're all over the kitchen over here. We also have the Samsung smart fridge with screen, speaker, and inside view cameras right here, and this one's really useful. These other storage units are in the color of light brown, and they're probably the biggest storage units in this kitchen. This right here is a Miele oven, and this is a Miele steam oven. The steam oven is kind of like a microwave, but it uses water that is converted to steam to heat food. We just got it because it's much safer than the waves that a microwave uses to heat food. And here we also have the sink, if we come over here. And yeah, here we have the sink and a Miele dishwasher that tries to fit in with the storage units on each side. The only problem is that the dishwasher is kind of like up and not really even with the other storage units, but it's the maximum we could do. And here we have, if we come over here, we have the wet kitchen, and this is where we make the foods that get messy, like oily foods and all of that. And the final things in the kitchen are those 2 storage rooms, as you can see across the kitchen. And each storage room stores groceries and other stuff on each side. And that's pretty much it in the kitchen. So this right here is my brother's and my room. The door, as you could see, is made of wood and brass. As you could see this little design here, that's made of brass. Let's go inside. Here we have the wallpaper. It's a picture of my favorite car, the Lamborghini Huracan Performante Spider. The wallpaper also gets this light strip, as you could see, and it just goes around and just gives it a better look overall. It really shines out. And if we look over here, we have a desk, which is inbuilt to the wall. The back side of our desks, like the front, they're all made of polycoat wood. And on top of this desk, we have a bookshelf, and on top of that is a Lego stand. If we look over here, we also have a closet, and on top of that is a storage unit. And all of this is made of polycoat wood. Here we have the bed. It has this blue leather backboard that is outlined by this yellow sheet that lights up when turned on, as you can see here. When we come over this side, I have a HomePod, which is actually gonna be mentioned later in the video when I talk about the smart home. Coming over here, we have this mirror and another closet. And if we go straight and to the right, we have our bathroom. This bathroom includes what a normal bathroom has, but it has a mirror that is actually the smaller version of the mirror that I showed in the dining room. It plays music, it like lights up and all that stuff. And the little pieces between these tiles, the bathroom tiles, are actually brass rods, and it just gives a better look to the wall overall. And if we come outside, that's pretty much it in the kids' room. So here we have our grandparents' bedroom. It has 2 beds and this leather backboard, which is of kind of a gray color. And also it has some polycoat wood on the closets and over here on the back of the TV. I didn't talk about the door. The door is just the same as our door and my parents' door. And yeah, it's pretty much the same things going on here too as per materials go. So this right here is my parents' bedroom, which is also called the master bedroom. Right when we enter, we have this whole wall filled with photo frames containing pictures of us. And when we come over here to the left, we see the bed right here, the TV over here, and my dad's small work desk over there. So coming to this frame around my parents' bed, it's this kind of the same thing as our room, but the yellow sheet in our room, but here it's glass and it has this kind of a design here. And my parents also have this leather backboard, which is similar to the grandparents' room's leather backboard, but a slightly different color. We also have another Bose Lifestyle 650 sound system in this bedroom, which is connected to the Sony TV. Here we have the walk-in closet, and I did forget to mention that all the bathrooms in this house and 2 closets have motion sensors, and what they do is when we walk in, all the lights just turn on by sensing that we have walked in. This is the bathroom, which also has a motion sensor, and there is the tub. Here is a bigger smart mirror, and it's mostly similar elements as our bathroom. And one more thing to mention is that all the showers in this house also play music. Yeah, and when we go back here, there's another closet area with 2 mirrors and another motion sensor. And this is kind of my dad's, and the other walk-in closet was my mom's. Yeah, that's pretty much it in the master bedroom. So this right here is the Puja Room. And it was actually inspired by a Pinterest image online. It's completely made of marble, and this design here is actually made of mother of pearl. Up here, there's a dome-shaped ceiling and some lights added to that too. The marble, this like structure over here, it took a very, very long time to make. It was completely handmade, and it was made right here in the house. And it just gives a really, really cool look overall. And that's pretty much it in the Puja Room. Now let's talk about the smart home features of this house. We have 4 Alexa-powered devices and 1 HomePod, which is Siri. And these devices control the lights, the curtains, the air conditioning, etc. And we also have these iRobots here that I actually reviewed in my videos before. The switches over here were made by a company called Lamborghini, and I can control these switches via my phone, Alexa, Siri, or by just tapping. And talking about what plays music, literally the showers, the mirrors, the fridge, the smart home devices, the surround sound systems, etc., all of them play music. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and like the video, and comment down below what you think of this home, and I'll see you in the next one.